Hello, YouTubians. We're carrying this Shillard idiot out of
It's the tunnel to the left.
We make an exception.
out of the sewers.
Go.
We're gonna go try to trade him for Triss, and we'll probably be wrapping up Act 3 very quickly without having done any of it except the main quest. Because that's just how things go.
Get the commander! And your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask him to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold Eb Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Marigold.
Then you die.
No, mark my words. You will. Unless you release me. It's not too late.
You're boring me. Pick up the pace.
Why do you...
Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies. Hold there! I'm not joking.
I know. And I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him. For we shan't move one bit.
Renwald!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
Try it.
But Ambassador Fitzestelen...
Your Excellency. Orders from the capital.
Well, one guy dead that I needed to see dead.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
That's what I wanted
What are
all
you
along.
waiting for? Get him!
Looks like you're not getting the Order of Valor. Or nor you. Wow, all these stuns. I get a lot of insta-kills now. Alright, anybody else? I don't even know why I'm gathering up loot anymore. Alright, where is Triss? After we get all the loot.
The gate's closed. There must be another way in.
Could light it on fire. Alright, so how else do we get over there? Up. I know, Sunneef. I realized as soon as we got arrested that I had just lost it. What I'll probably do is once we finish the game, I will load a save from before when that happened, and I'll try to do the Act 3 properly. I didn't mean to skip it all.
For the Emperor!
I will also take the other path next time, because I know that the other path is supposed to be a little bit better. It's very easy to skip Act 3, though. Like, totally accidentally. Hey, Dave. Welcome to slaughtering Nilfaardians. Okay, the critical effect mutagens was a great idea. Like, they seriously make this a lot easier. Well, we skipped all of Act 3. Not a whole lot else. Wait a second, is this the way down? Yeah.
Did you really think you could just prance in here? Make the Emperor proud! Kill him!
You think so, huh?
For Nilfgaard!
I don't even need potions anymore.
The Imperial Army's ranks are endless!
Ouch! Oh, beautiful. I like the finishers. The entire Imperial army, eh?
Taste our steel!
You're a stubborn beast.
Die, dog!
They're not doing so well. I bet you they wish they'd all jump down at once now. You can't go taking turns on a Witcher.
Long live the Emperor!
Oh, you gotta hit it. Good for you.
Long live the Emperor!
Anybody else? I don't even know if I want to loot them. I mean, silver rings. They're valuable or something, right? Sorry, Triss. I gotta pick up all these rings out of the water here. We'll be there shortly. Well.
Congratulations, Witcher. They were my best men.
Yeah.
You should have picked them more carefully, or trained them better.
Or perhaps they were ready for any foe but you.
Free Triss, or join them.
You amaze me. How can you risk your life for a witch?
She has information that's very important to me.
Ah, that I understand. You're exceptionally reasonable for a Nordling.
Thanks. It means a lot to hear you say that.
It should, because I in turn have information about her, which you may find interesting.
What are you talking about?
Debatable.
Your friend and the other witches conspired against your rulers.
I don't really care. I don't really care. It's not interesting or impossible.
How do you know that?
From the best possible source. She confessed.
And how did you convince her to do that?
By showing her the confessions of other lodge members.
I don't believe you.
That's irrelevant at this point. During our chat, my people managed to regroup, call for reinforcements.
Maybe now they'll start fighting like men.
Time to show you the Empire's true power. Surround him!
You should have just killed him while he was down here. Oh, archers. I love archers. By that I mean, you need to die. Oh, you got a mage! I really love mages.
You bring shame to the Empire. Shield bearers, forward!
Long live the Emperor!
Just imagine how much easier this would be if I had taken a potion or used some oil. What are you guys doing charging over there? Oh, by the way.
Die, Nordling!
I was hoping that was going to work on him, but it didn't work on him. Okay. Bring it. Try it again, I dare you. Ah, we're good.
Emperor, I failed you.
You did. Stabbed. Alright. Well, you know, stuff's happening. Oh yeah, armor upgrades. We could have crafted some cool armor too, but looks like we're gonna have to go with this one. It didn't protect him very well, but it's mine now. So that was his authorization to kill the other guy. Let's just, man, yeah, I don't have time to gem stuff up right now. I was gonna craft some stuff up and do some Act 3 quests, but, kind of out of time for that. So we'll just go with whatever we've got. Upgrade stuff as much as I can. I don't think I have any more +2 armor left. Just +1s. Oh no, there's another +2, sure. There we go. A little bit more defense. Diagram for Falconer's Gauntlet. Ooh. We should have a look at these at least. Negotiations with Henselt prove an uphill battle. The Lodge will cease to serve their aims. Point is, it sounds like the Emperor of Nilfgaard is trying to mess with the Northerners here. After a bunch of kings have died, they're interfering with our politics. From Temeria to Redania to all of the different nations that I forget the names of. Triss has got to be up here. No? This one. Ah, down here. Hey, we saved you.
Geralt?
Don't worry about Saskia. She'll be
Didn't
fine.
expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
I traveled half the world to find you.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
The Lodge seems particularly unhelpful lately.
I'd slaughter half the Nilfgaardian army for a friend. I know you're a member of the Lodge, Triss.
How do you know of the Lodge?
Does it matter? I also know the Lodge was behind Demaven's assassination.
Geralt,
I trust you.
True. I'm a member of the Lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses. But if you think I'm responsible for the Lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken. The Lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
Not
To the
surprising.
point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The Lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them, even that it suited them. But they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
The Lodge must go
We're
down.
Still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Oh, come on. We trust Triss.
Calm down, Triss. Reynold Ep Matson claimed otherwise, but I'll always take your word over that of some Nilfgaardian lowlifes. Now, you'll tell me everything you know. I need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thaned massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a powerful state controlled by sorceresses.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler. Sheila chose the Pontar Valley, Demavend, and Stennis.
Well, the Pontar Valley is not uniquely claimed by anyone. It does make sense.
I'd choose the same if I were her. Demaven didn't have a network of spies anywhere near as good as Henselt's or Radovid's.
Nor could he count on the loyalty of such men as our dear Vernon Roach. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demoven's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off. When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Yeah, we knew about that too. Didn't we? We did know about that. We had the dream about Letho and we knew Sheila was involved.
Why didn't you tell me?
I wanted to, but we never met after that. Letho must have shadowed
That's
me when
pretty
I entered
obvious, too.
Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edern. I emerged intact, but pretty battered.
I met the troll who fell in love with you.
Yeah, the
He
graphics are
saved
nice.
me,
I like them.
tended to my wounds. But when he started treating me like a caged canary, I fled. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak, I was overpowered
It was
by
Cynthia's
spells.
fault.
I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form.
Yeah, I'm
In
sorry,
any case,
Triss.
Philippa
That's
had
why we're not
a
smacking
lover
Rishminchkin.
with
She doesn't need any more
Nilfaardian
smacks.
spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Lochmuin. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing. If it wasn't for you, they'd have had me quartered. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
Alright, I appreciate all the information.
Ever find out what Sheila was actually doing in Flotsam? I find it hard to believe she went there just to kill a monster and earn a few orans.
You're right, of course. It had something to do with Letho and the Scoia'tael.
What did she want from Yorveth?
The Scoia'tael were Saskia's trump card. I expect Sheila needed to know what the elves would do, given that a war with Hensel was practically inevitable.
Who had Foltest assassinated?
I have no idea. Perhaps after Demavend's successful assassination, Sheila and Philippa decided to take the next step.
That would be stupid. Killing Demavend was a way to take control of the Pontar Valley. People would forget the regicide in a year, and the Lodge could put its plan in motion. They had to know that if Foltest died, men like Roach wouldn't rest until they learned why that had happened.
One thing is certain. Letho killed Foltest, and Sheila was working with Letho.
You get a lot more information on Yorvith's path than you did on Roach's, I gotta say that much.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's plans?
She didn't even know the Lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses would support an independent state in the Pontar Valley, no strings attached. A fairy tale, but Saskia bought it. Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed Saskia.
Philippa controlled Saskia with her spells.
Figures. The woman's a control freak.
She miscalculated by coming to Lochmuin. Radovid had her imprisoned and then blinded.
That's impossible.
I was there. That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanad massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it.
We'll try.
Normalizing relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Awesome.
Let's go then.
Whew, what a information dump. Well, hope you guys enjoyed learning all of the gory details about the Sorcerer's Guild and all that other stuff. Alright, I appreciate the information. Unfortunately, we did miss out on Act 3. I have to kind of redo some of this later on. I'll take the other path next time, though.
Those Nilfaardians, that's this your work?
They followed their leader too blindly.
You killed them all.
They didn't slaughter themselves.
You can't stop collecting all the loot. I have an addiction. Don't play it on stream? You guys don't want to see the alternate path? I thought you'd be interested in seeing the other path. Including the actual end of Act 3. Alright, where to, Triss?
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
The Lodge remembers too.
Rest assured I won't let anyone compress me again.
Some of the sorceresses will be surprised to see you. Watch them closely.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
Oh, sorry,
All right.
Pixel. I haven't been following chat closely. Yay, level up. Double level up. Alright, well, seeing as we're basically at the end, let's just unlock some mutagen points. Yeah, I kind of thought they would. All of the end sort of branch allows mutagen upgrades. So, we've got one more point. Yeah, let's wrap up the sword tree completely. And then let's just mutate whatever we can here. Probably just critical effects and then power. Never got a lot of greater ones, unfortunately. And there's no more time to really wait. Adrenaline might be worth it, maybe. But I'm not a huge fan of... I'm not a huge fan of the adrenaline mechanic. So that'll be quite a lot of extra damage, actually. We put in, how many 3 to 5s? So that's 12 to 20 extra damage. That's pretty huge upgrade to the sword. I could have crafted some potions up and maybe got a lucky mutagen, but... Alright, we almost got another level up too, unless we're at the level cap, I don't know. Okay. We could talk to some people and try to do some of the quests, but like I said, we're gonna deal with that later. For now, let's rush. See, I never even found the bounty board before I got arrested, basically. We definitely missed out on some stuff the way I went through this one accidentally.
In a hurry to see the deliberations.
Here
Yes.
on urgent business.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed. I suppose I couldn't much care. I've heard what I came to hear.
And what, pray tell, was that?
The rightful heir will ascend to the Eternian throne. There will be peace in the land. What more could one want?
Prince Stennis is here?
King Stennis. Crowned 2 days past in Vanguard.
Yeah, I think this would go differently
Merely send a
if
messenger
we'd
here.
let Philippa
All those
out,
present
actually.
promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
Which is what we'll do next time. Stennis is going to make a
Prince
horrible
Stennis,
ruler.
A poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with disgust when he spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit. But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Edirn. He won the hearts of the people. They saw him as the hope of the nation. The realm, ravaged by war, needed a ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
Maybe. I still think he's a jerk.
Good that you're here. We don't have much time.
Seems like we never do.
First we have to get by the guards.
Leave that to me.
Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Defeat the soldiers and enter the mage's summit. That's how it always goes.
The Kingslayer! Get him!
I'm not actually the Kingslayer, guys. Get with the times. You gonna run away? You should just run away.
Might have tried to reason with them.
They didn't want to talk.
Trust me.
Path's clear. Can we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Everything will be revealed at last.
We've
Whether
really
you
burned
like it or
through
not,
Act
John
3.
Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwin's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis,
King Stennis.
and handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later, they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia. As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favor of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
In that case, you must choose, King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the Unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Politics. Dirty business.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the Northern Kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you should be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future Council and Conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Merigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
And then
Sheila de Tanzerville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
Boxing? Oh. Ah, looks like the dragon's back. Hey, Saskia. Now, I don't know why you're protecting Sheila, except Philippa must have escaped. Or Philippa lied. Philippa is a liar. Well, Saskia... I'm not happy about this, but we're gonna have to have a little bit of a talk.
Geralt, we're trapped. Magic's no good here. I can't get us out. Sheila, you have to get Sheila.
Okay. Failed some quests. That's alright.
Stand back while you can, Witcher.
No. I think
You
not.
can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else. If I have to...
Good thing we don't have quick time events. Hey.
How do you like my dragon?
Your dragon? I feel real bad for Saskia. Stupid Philippa.
Tell him now!
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere thought of burning a sorceress at the stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that.
Henselt
After
shouldn't be
assassinating
dead, though.
Demavend, Letho used our gold and
Not in our
magical
path.
support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought. The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive.
It is war.
No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not take part in it. This is your end, Witcher.
Somehow I doubt it.
Farewell! Something's not right.
Oh, right, yeah.
The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed. I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
What? What? I can't hear you. Sorry. I'm sorry, Sheila.
Diamond, Remove the diamond. I'll give you anything you want.
No, I can't. Sorry, there's some interference.
No.
Kind of electrical buzzing. Oh. Well, sucks to be her. Alright, so, Saskia. We're gonna have to have a talk. Now, I know Witchers don't usually fight dragons, but seriously, this one's under control of an evil sorceress. I'm so glad I turned the quick time events off. Because every time you see these cutscenes, you'd have to click something to not die. So let me see, where do I go? It's been a real long time. Climb. Up. Up it is. Sorry, Saskia. You're no match for Quen. Well, you're a match, I guess. Okay. Apparently she got me. Well, you know, sometimes it's gotta happen that way. It wouldn't be a sort of final boss fight if I didn't die at least once. The dragon bite is pretty rude. I'm not really, like, preparing. Like, I should be taking potions and stuff so that I healed up a little bit better. Let's try to keep Quen up and be a little bit careful.
Damn it.
Yeah. Don't be close, or you get bitten. Well, I'm sure there's some tricks that make this a little bit easier. What you gonna do? I wonder... Hold on. Ranged would be nice, right? Oh look, we have a better sword than we used to have, too. I don't need steel swords, though, but... Wow, those Nilfgaardian swords are really good. Wow. Well, they don't do a lot of damage, but they do some. Alright, you got me, you got me. You and your fire. I appear to be on fire. Oh, sneaky dragon. Alright, well, I don't know how to dodge stuff like that. Or that. I'm gonna get killed again. I don't think I've ever fought the dragon on hard before. I mean, she's almost dead. I don't know if those are doing any real damage. The strong sword attack is definitely the best bet. Maybe one or two more. Yeah. There's probably some good tricks if you use the right signs, but I'm not really about signs. Dragon riding! There you go, Schminskin, you should be happy. I feel a little bit like we're cheating because we don't have the QuickTime events on, but QuickTime events are dumb. Well, I feel a bit bad, but she was gonna burn everyone to death, including me. Primarily me. I'm not cruel. That's not how we roll.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the hordes you'll help us find.
Philippa. I don't think this is gonna work out so good for her. Well, she's still pretty fiery. I wonder if she could transform into an owl and be able to see as an owl or not. Man, I liked Philippa back when she was helping us out, and then she had to turn all evil. Epilogue. That was Act 3, everyone. Real quick. I wish I hadn't missed everything, but we'll try that again later, as I said. I'm one for complete stories rather than skipping stuff when I can help it. I haven't seen Eorvith or Roach in a long time. Probably because I skipped everything.
Are you all right?
More or less.
There's something
And
behind
the dragon?
Dragoness. Saskia's alive. Wounded and weak from loss of blood, but alive.
The spell is still working.
Unimportant. As long as Saskia lives, there's hope that we can break it. Besides, I don't kill dragons.
Philippa won't easily give up such a powerful weapon.
Triss, please understand. The last thing I want to do is slaughter one of the most beautiful creatures I've ever seen. Saskia is good incarnate. She's the exact antithesis of Eilhart and your former friends. They should be punished.
You're right. I just wanted...
I know what you wanted, and you're probably right in some way. But this time, logic and calculation are unimportant. If we have even the slimmest chance of breaking the spell and freeing Saskia, we need to try.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp.
I think this
Come
would
on.
make more sense if we had not saved Triss, actually.
What do you mean, waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp, Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Kedwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
Well, they're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are
Yeah,
part
we
of
need a
this
drink
world
with
whether people
Letho.
like
This
it
is
or
too
not.
complicated.
They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
So, magic thorn tentacles. I guess we're not going through those. I suppose I should put a cut in the video here, and we'll come back and finish the epilogue in the next episode. So, YouTube, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying, and next episode we'll finish the game up, probably, and then we'll have some bonus content for Act 3 that we skipped after that another day.